Hi guys, welcome to Coffee and Real Talk with Kelly. I'm Kelly Ballhoffner, with Realtor with Remax Revolution here in Princeton, Indiana. First of all, I want to give a shout out to my girl Jennifer McKay for the awesome shirt. Hashtag Coffee and Real Talk with Kelly. My first edition of what I hope to be a weekly occurrence that, we sit, we have our coffee, or whether it be, in the afternoon for you, you can still have coffee. Doesn't matter. But want to sit, share my coffee, and share real talk, which obviously real talk is really real estate talk that we'll be talking about trends in real estate as well as just trends in this crazy market, because anybody that has been keeping up with the way things are going right now, it is crazy. So what to expect? So we'll be talking about tips for home sellers, tips for home buyers, first time home buyers, getting your house ready to sell, landscaping, anything having to do with home or real estate. If you have questions, put them below in the comments. I'll answer your questions on upcoming episodes. Also, don't forget, subscribe below where you won't miss a single episode. So, on to our real talk. Let's see what to talk about today. Let's talk about the prime rate. Many of you probably heard the first part of June, the feds decided that they would not raise the prime rate until 2023. So what does that mean? The average person may not really know what that means. Well, let me tell you what it means. The prime rate is tied to anything that interest rates or interest is charged on. Car loans, loans that you take out for doing home equity or home things. Could be mortgage loans, which that's what we're talking about. Home equity loans. That rate, when it goes up, what happens to mortgage rates? What happens to your car loan rate when you go to buy a new car? They go up too. Up. So if you're waiting to buy a house, I wouldn't. Nor would I get an adjustable rate mortgage right now. But rates go up. Hopefully, they'll stay in that 3 to 5% sweet spot, and not go up to 20% like they did in 1980, 81. If I would have been buying a house back then, wow, I can't even imagine buying a house when it was that high. However, the feds also said, which, quite honestly, I don't know that this is going to happen between now and 2023, so I think we might be safe. They did say that if inflation drops below 2%, they will bring it up. If you've done any kind of construction or wanted to build anything, or you've looked at new construction home prices, you know that lumber is high. Meat is high. I went to the grocery store the other day. I thought they had lost their mind. $14.97 a pound for a steak. That I used to pay that for 2 of them. And now I only get half of it for that. Yeah, they've lost their mind. But I don't think that's inflation. I think that might be them just messing with us. But anyway, I digress on that one. This is not what we're talking real talk, but this is what I'm going to talk about. If you're waiting, if you're like, oh, I'm going to wait and see what happens to the market, right now is the time to buy. Honestly, it's the time to sell, because you've got buyers out there that are wanting to pay top dollar for your house. I know it's scary. I sell my house, I'm going to have nowhere to go. I get it. I've got sellers right now that are in that same position. So, what do? Well, if you're a buyer, you need to make sure you're setting yourself up for success. It is a multiple offer market right now. I'm telling you, sellers are getting multiple offers. So what do you do to set yourself up for approval? For approval. One, and I'm telling you, this is the most important. Y'all, I have had so many buyers in the last 2 weeks. That's why I've been a little bit delayed in getting this first edition out. But I have had so many buyers in the last couple of weeks that have not talked to a mortgage professional to get a pre-approval letter. Get a pre-approval letter. That is the number one. I'll give you the rest in a minute, but the number one thing that you need to do when you are starting your home buyer process. Here's why. That pre-approval letter helps you, helps your realtor, but it also puts you in a better position of knowing what you can afford, as well as being that one that's on the top of the pile instead of the one that is being put on the bottom of the pile because you have not been pre-approved. Let me say it again. Pre-approval. I cannot stress that enough, and I know that every single realtor out there that might be watching this or that you might talk to, that is the first question that they're going to ask you. Are you paying cash? Which, quite honestly, you have the cash, boom, great. That really sets you up for being successful in this market. But if you don't have the cash and you're having to get a loan, do yourself a favor, get a pre-approval. Pre-approval. I can't say that enough. Pre-approval. So back to success factors. 1, what was it? Pre-approval. 2, work with a realtor. A realtor knows this market. A realtor knows how to navigate this market. Sign a buyer agency agreement with that realtor. You signing a buyer agency agreement with that realtor represents you in the transaction. So what does that mean? They can help you, number one, navigate the process. Number 2, help you with making your offer. They can help you calling the other realtor, the listing realtor, and finding out, do you have other offers? If they have other offers, obviously they're not going to tell you what they are, but that will help your realtor as your buyer representative to make the best offer that will be accepted. Very, very important. because this multiple offer situation, if your realtor's not working for you, they're just going, putting your offer in, and they're not going to bat for you. They're not giving you advice on how to buy, what price to give, to offer. And you could be either selling yourself short, not offering enough, or you could be overpaying, which y'all, in this market, that is a all the time thing. Overpaying. Appraisals are not meeting what some of these offers are. I mean, it's crazy. So you need to make sure that you are working with a realtor to set yourself up for success. The other important thing, you gotta be quick. Quick. This is not the market for indecision. Not the market for it. Because there are offers and houses that are going pending in hours. Yes, I said hours, not days. Hours. So you gotta be quick. If you see a house, let your realtor know. Be flexible to be able to go see that. In some cases, your realtor will actually send it to you. I personally lay out all my buyers with everything that they need. This buyer's looking for 3-bedroom, 1-bath, or 3-bedroom, 2-bath with land in certain city. This one's looking for, a 2-bedroom, 1-bath in another city. I lay it all out. I check the MLS multiple times a day. I check other places. If I see a house that, I think might fit one of my clients' needs, I send it to them. Even if it's an expired or canceled, I send it to them and go, hey, what do you think about this? If they say, oh, I like that, what do? I pick up pick up the phone. Hey, Mr. Home Seller, I noticed you had your house on the market. It's no longer on the market. Are you still looking to sell? I got somebody that's interested. Hey, what's the worst they can say? No, I don't want to. So I work for you. That's part of being a buyer representative. But back to my point, you got to be quick. It's no time for indecision. Your realtor can help you with that. So be sure that you are setting yourself up for success. And your realtor can help you do that. So what if you put in your offer and it's not accepted? Guys, it is not the end of the world. If you didn't get that offer or get that house, it's not the house for you. I'm a believer in everything happens for a reason. Everything. You don't get that house, there's a better one coming up. Now's not the time. It's another one coming behind it. Because the way this market's moving, there's things coming on every day. May not be the perfect, but there are things coming on the market every day. And they're gone in, what did I say? Hours. And, I know I can't say it enough. Pre-approval. That's number one. And then the realtor is number two. It's the way the market is right now. So I think that's enough real talk for today. And besides, I'm needing a refill on my coffee, being that we are talking coffee and real talk. So I really appreciate all of y'all joining and spending some time with me with some real talk. Like I said, any questions that you have, any topics you want me to cover, put them below in the comments. Be sure and subscribe. And again, I really appreciate it. If you need a realtor, I'm your girl. I'll be happy to help you navigate the process. And remember, a house is not a home without someone there to love it. And again, this girl can help you find that home to love. Until next time, see you guys.